Have you seen or heard all the buzz in the news about negative interest rates? It's time to pay attention and understand what it means and why it's happening, because big economic changes may be on their way. Hi everyone, welcome to Money Answers TV. I'm Jordan Goodman, America's Money Answers man. We're here to help you build your skills and knowledge so you can be successful in your financial life. A negative interest rate means that a bond yields or pays a negative number. While it's hard to imagine that it's possible that an investor will invest money and not only not make money, but actually lose money, that's exactly what's happening with negative interest rates. This may sound strange, and indeed it is. There are currently about $15 trillion worth of bonds with negative interest rates traded around the world, mostly in Europe and Japan. If you bought a 10-year German bond today, it would yield negative 0.5%, meaning in 10 years you would get back 99.5 cents on the dollar and no interest. This has never happened before in financial history. Negative interest rates are widespread because European and Japanese economies are weak and deflationary psychology has taken hold. Despite a massive infusion of money by the central banks in Europe and Japan, investors lack trust that their economies have the ability to grow. These European and Japanese investors are so concerned about losing a large amount of principal in their stock markets that they're willing to accept a small principal loss in their bond markets. What do negative interest rates tell us? They say that the economies of Europe and Japan are depressed and probably already in a recession. It also says that the central banks seem to have lost their ability to stimulate their economies out of weakness by either lowering interest rates or providing massive amounts of cash, something they've always done in the past. The last time the world experienced anything like this was the Great Depression of the 1930s, which took World War II to turn around. Will we see negative interest rates in America? It hasn't happened yet, but if current trends around the world continue, it's certainly possible. The current positive interest rates that treasuries are paying, even though they're at record lows, are seen as a haven of stability by investors around the world. If our rates go negative, that means that America will be swept up by the same deflationary forces that are taking over the rest of the industrialized world. Negative interest rates work in tandem with inverted yield curves. Be sure to watch the partner video to this one to understand inverted yield curves better.